Hello.
Hello, we're here to cook again. This recipe I have actually made before. I've made it many times in my life. They're called little haystacks. They are cookies that you will like because there is no actual cooking. Well, no, you don't have to. These are called no-bake cookies.
No-bake cookies, huh?
Yes.
Never made them?
You literally make them on your stovetop, which I have a hot plate going right here. It's pretty hot. I'm going to turn that down a little because I think it's really hot. But I'm going to set my pan on there, get it going. I have usually made this in a double boiler so because you want like inverted heat, but that's very technical and all that kind of stuff. But so we're going to drop some butter in there. But what I was saying is that I have made these before, and you know, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But my mother and I have realized that if you have, it's kind of weird. You melt the chips, but if you have one drop of water in your pan or maybe on your hand, it will all separate. Oh. It's weird. I don't know what the chemistry is about that.
Are these, what kind of chips are these?
Okay, so you have to pick. Oh. I brought two. I'm not making two, I'm making one.
Chocolate.
Chocolate or butterscotch. So butterscotch are really good.
Oh, I thought it was peanut butter.
No, that says butterscotch. I know you don't have your glasses on again. Neither do I. But this is butterscotch, and those are milk chocolate. And with butterscotch, they literally look like little haystacks. You know, like you look in a field or a farm.
I don't mind tasting any of them.
Okay, we're going to do butterscotch. So I put a little butter in the pan. So, you know, it's funny. I took a class at Michigan State. It was a communication class, and you had to do a bunch of speeches. And one of the speeches we had to do was a process. You had to describe a process. Like, you do this, you do that, do that. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah,
I'm your assistant.
You're my assistant. Okay. So the process. So I brought these. Well, first of all, it was our first speech of the.
Oh, that smells good.
They're good. It was our first speech of the year or the class, right? And so my whole idea was I made these the night. I'm gonna turn it down because I want those to like melt, but slowly. Now you don't want to burn them. So I made these the night before my class, before my speech. I brought all the stuff. I didn't cook them in the class, but I pretend cooked it. I said, so you have this, you have that, you have this, you have that. So you kind of start stirring it, and those are going to start melting. So I was like, you have this, you have that. But as soon as I started my speech, I was like, oh, hi, whatever I said. And I started passing it around, like if you could pass one, and a napkin and pass it back. So they were like, my whole premise was, while I give my speech, they're going to be eating. They're not going to be looking at me. So I did my speech.
That was pretty smart.
I did it all. I'm like, you don't bake. You don't have to do this. It's literally 3 ingredients, which she will like. I got to keep stirring this. So show them the ingredients. One was the butterscotch chip. A little butter. Okay, 4 ingredients. A little butter, butterscotch chips. Then we're going to put Spanish peanuts. They have to be the Spanish peanuts and these, what is this?
Chow mein noodles. Oh my God, really?
Yes, that's all it is, okay? And so you're melting these butterscotches, right? So literally, at Michigan State, I said it's 3 ingredients. You do this, do that, whatever. It's so cute. This is such a cute story. So at the end of my presentation, my speech, one of the guys, and he was like a known fraternity guy at Michigan State, he goes like this. You know what? This is cool. Because I could make that in my fraternity house. I would make that for one of my dates. I was like, oh my God. He's like, and I will look like a real chef. I'm like, yes, she will. She'll be very, 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 very impressed. Okay, so these are almost melted. So Cynthia, lay out a piece of wax paper.
So you know, Paige, I'm glad that you're making this because I have had the no-bake cookies before, and I'm like, no-bake cookies? How do you make those without baking? I had no idea, no clue. So now I get to see how they make them. Okay, quickly, I need you to open both of them. Because then, once it gets really, like, glowy. I'm scared. But I don't know, it's not, it's kind of getting a little chunky. They're going to fly. It's not like, we can make it like, it's melted. We got to hurry up. I don't know. This is not easy. It's not easy peasy. Okay, I'm going to open this. I hope it doesn't burn. Okay, so what you do is you add like half and half. So I'm going to add half of the peanuts
And she's going to add, and then you're going to stir it, and you make sure it all gets covered. Look. See how it's covered?
You better have some scissors before you start making these for sure.
Okay, let's see.
Nice. They don't fly.
It died. Okay, so there. Oh my god. Okay, so we have to get it in there because if it burns or melts or okay, so I'm gonna take it off. Oh, I'm gonna turn this off. You know what?
Oh
that was
God,
like
funny.
ER. That was like cooking ER.
That was funny.
Okay, so you stir all this up. See, I'm stirring it. So if you, I don't know, if you want to impress some people and you don't want to turn on your oven.
Well, I'm impressed
Look
right
at,
now.
look at. You just stir it all up. You coat it all. You make sure it's all good. These are so good. They're so good. You coat it all, right? So do you see how everything is coated? Oh, that was kind of loud. You could even add more, but I like more butterscotch. But then if you add too much, then there's not enough coating and they don't stick together. So you gotta play with it. You gotta like, should I add more of this? Should I add more? But you pretty much add. I know I made a huge mess, but girl, it was about to burn.
You impressed me.
Okay. I just put that back in the pan. Okay, so watch. You're gonna be so impressed, Cynthia. Okay, so there it is.
I'm beyond impressed.
Okay, Sal's gonna love this. So then,
Okay.
literally, watch what you do. I turned the heat off already, right? You take a scoop of it, and you literally place it on your wax paper, and you just let it sit.
Just like that?
And in an hour, it will be.
It's gonna take an hour?
No, probably 30 minutes.
Oh.
And then
it's gonna take an hour for me to eat it?
no, yeah, probably like you can eat it now. It's good. But look, they're little cookies, and you just leave it right there. Look. It's gonna set. And what does it look like?
It looks like a little
haystack.
Yeah.
Yes, needle and haystack. So you just drop these on your little wax paper like that. Oh my God, they're so good. I'm good. And you just drop spoonfuls of it. See how I'm dropping it? And they're gonna harden up. And you know who loves this recipe? Who was like, "Are you gonna make those?" Is Maria. Maria loves them. My mom made them.
Hey Maria, look what we're making.
I know she's like, I'm coming over. I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird you're coming over now because yeah, you haven't come over in a while. But I made some haystack cookies and now you're here. So those are our haystack cookies. It literally is how many ingredients? Okay, there's butter. But, oh, that's the other thing. So, haystacks are made with the butters because that literally looks like haystack. But you can make them if you like milk chocolate. You can make these in dark chocolate.
Nice.
And you can make them in white chocolate. Or, what was the other one you said? Peanut butter? They have
peanut butter
chips.
Oh, never
I don't know.
Peanut butter,
but it is literally one of the simplest recipes. And I'm telling you, if you take them anywhere, your plate is coming back empty. People love these. Okay? And sometimes you should make them a little bit small. Butterscotch is very
flavorful.
Yeah, like they're really good. All of them. You probably should make them a little bit smaller because they're so intense. Like it's like, ooh, that's a lot of chocolate, or ooh, that's a lot of butterscotch. Yeah. But this is that recipe. Yeah, rich. Rich. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. So what do you think? Could you make this for Sal?
That's easy peasy. Yeah.
See, she's learning something new every day. I just like stabbed that back.
Oh my God, did you see that? Wow.
You gotta, this is an emergency situation. This is an emergency situation. All right. So I hope you enjoyed our cooking class today.
I did. It's adventurous.
Yeah, and you know what's the best part is that, well, when I was a little girl, my mom would make these. I got to lick the spoon.
Oh, best part.
But now, like, kind of COVID, we're probably not supposed to do that.
As a kid, that's wonderful.
Yes, it is. My daughters absolutely love this. So, I hope you enjoyed our little quick cooking class. And for ingredients, we try to keep it under 6, right?
And make sure you have scissors. Cut that bag open.
Yeah. What's happening? Why isn't the bag opening? Okay. So you all have a great day. We had a lot of fun, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And Sal, look, you have dessert. Again, you're welcome.